Hi, soul family. We're gonna do our reading today. I just rolled out of bed, and we're just gonna take it from right now. Okay. There's our lake. It's a beautiful day. We've had some really crazy lucid dreams. Not fun energy, right? What's symbolic? What's real? What's going on? So for me, the way I get my answers is I connect with my United Collective, and I do a reading. So we're gonna get 4 items to choose from. One will be the light bulbs. Light bulb moment. Whoop, light bulb just went on, right? The next will be the peaceful Buddha sitting right there. The next will be the peaceful yoga frog sitting right there. And the mermaid over there in the garden. Okay? My battery's dying. So I'll let you know, since if I release this entire video, you'll know. I've spoken for 30 minutes already on this video. And I won't know until I do today's reading if I'm supposed to release that beginning part. So, just so you know. All right, so we're gonna work. I went to reach for my decks, and I reached for the Divine Circus. I didn't even know what I was reaching for. The Divine Circus, the Sacred Rebels, and I heard I closed my eyes and I thought, what? And I heard the Wisdom of the Golden Path. So, the Wisdom of the Golden Path. So you see this one walking through the forest, right? Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. Stay on your path, because even if you don't know, it's like I've gotten this like in fairy tales, right? Hansel and Gretel, Snow White in the forest, Red Riding Hood. Stay on the path. Stay on your path. You always stay on your path. You follow the light, right? So you go towards forgiveness, love, understanding, kindness, compassion, empathy. You stay away from anger, ridicule, blame, doubt, fear. You stay on your path. No matter what you do, you stay on your path. Even if you feel like you can't see the forest for the trees. So that's where I'm at right now. If you had heard the beginning of this this reading, you would know what I'm talking about. And so we'll start with this one. And then I saw the Sacred Rebels. How funny, the Secret Rebels. Yeah. Okay. So those who chose the light bulbs, because I sure want a light bulb moment, right? And it's interesting because Spirit said to me last night before I went to bed, you're going to get wisdom as light as an owl feather. You're not going to have to look for it. It's going to land in your lap just like that. And you're going to understand. And what I watched in my dreams last night was extremely upsetting. I woke up crying. It was very upsetting. And we'll see. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the light bulbs. Oh my God, my hair. I'm like pulled so tight that I'm just wanna snap. Right? I just want to swear. I mean, the first part of this reading was like F-bombs left, right, and center. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the light bulbs, tell me when, please. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I'm asking for a blessing on this reading. I'm asking for clarity and truth. I'm asking for peaceful, calm energy. Father, can you please fill me with unconditional love, please? Please put a shield of protection around me, around this reading. I don't want to lift anybody's energy into this reading. I don't want to affect this reading in any way. Just, it is what your messages are. What everyone needs to know, what I need to understand. Song right now, let's go all the way. No regrets. Thank you. Correct for neutrality on all levels for those who chose the light bulbs. Can't see the forest for the trees, right? 9 of Hearts. 9, you have everything you need, all the tools that you need, right? In order to move forward, light worker, on your spiritually illuminated path. In this tangled forest, you see sacred symbols, right? There's the Star of David, which is kind of like the North Star. I don't know if it's the Star of David. I just called it that because it's got blue around it. And isn't that a Jewish color, blue around that? I don't know. To me, it just looks like a freaking star, right? And then there's the third eye on the tree. So that's a huge message just to myself and this spiritual connection that I have that is a Jewish family, right? Blue eyes, Jewish, and he's extremely connected. Family tree. That's just a message to me. But for you all, it is basically we are all connected. We are the united collective. We are all part of one family, one spiritual family, right? And we all have this third eye connection, this ability to see, to understand. And we're supposed to follow our true north. What is our true north? Our soul's path, where our heart leads us, right? There's hearts everywhere here. And it's tangled. There's vines, there's cords wrapping all around here in this place. But the message is 9 of Hearts. You've got everything you need to move forward on your spiritually illuminated path. Stop procrastinating. The message in it is fulfillment, harmony, and protection. The number is 37. So 3 is a full circle completion. The Ascended Master is working with you. It's a sacred, powerful number for females, for goddess energy. So I grab it, thanks. And then 7, if you stay on this spiritually illuminated path, it will exceed your expectations. That's what number 7 means. So 7, 8, 9, 10, it's a conclusion, it's an ending. Something is ending and something else is beginning. And this is 9, so this is like right before the ending, which is right before the beginning. So it signifies success, fulfillment, clearly. It's going to give you wisdom because, look, you're learning something. The tree of knowledge, the tree of life, your eye is opened, the star is illuminated. The star is the best thing that you can imagine. It's like it's the wish card. Your wish is coming true, right? I wish upon a star. There it is, right? So something that is very dear to you, or whatever it is that you're working towards, for you, for anyone, it could be anything, a project, a relationship, this freaking message that I'm trying to figure out. Anything that you're working towards has a positive outcome. And it leads to harmony, which is my favorite word, which is my favorite little town, right? And a sense of personal satisfaction, deep fulfillment. It's clearly you're protected along the way, right? It's showing you that what you're trying to create, you achieve. It's positive. And whatever it is that you're doing as you go along your way, you're protected. So that's a good message for me to hear, considering what I watched in my dreams and what I heard this morning. You know, I don't have to worry, because I worry when I see things in my dreams. I saw a house burning down. I saw people, they weren't able to get out of the house. It was burning to the ground. They lost everything. And I didn't know. I thought, why are you showing me this if I can't stop it, right? So it's a protection message. So, okay, so let's just say it's big time symbolic, right? I'm saying this right now, so if anyone's connected to me, and please check your wiring in your house, right? Maybe check your wiring in this house, right? So Spirit is saying, we shine our light upon you. We asked for a blessing in this reading, and we are protected. And they're telling you, you are able to move confidently forward on this path. You're blessed with this. So there's an affirmation. I am blessed. I am protected. I am grateful. I am fulfilled. I am loved. I said yes to that. Thanks. Right? Confirmation on that sucker. So, sorry I'm such a downer, you know. I freaking feel like I'm bipolar and I'm not. But it's like, yesterday was so awesome and I felt so happy and pleased and, you know, in control of myself. And today it's just like, I just want to shut this off. I'm asking Spirit right now, am I meant to release this entire video? If I'm not, because that frog princess message said there's something you're not getting, right? And I'm expecting a frog to come deliver a message to me. So I'm I haven't had that frog deliver the message. Now, yesterday, I did have a message. Remember I said, it's today. Today's the day that we have to pay attention. Heed wise counsel. I was telling you guys how my landlord had told me he was going to fix up my bike for me. And he said, your brakes are a little mushy. We're going to have to check those out. And, you know, I went through your gears and blah, 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 right? And so after I did the reading, I took my bike out. And he was going to a birthday party. So I took my bike out. He wasn't there when I took it out. And it was sitting out front. You know, I thought it was done. And I videotaped it. You guys might have seen it. I posted it on Facebook because I needed to give this message. And I thought I was going to go down around my little neighborhood because I haven't been riding my bike in a long time. And there's big hills here. And, you know, it's hard. So I thought I'd work myself around just around there, right? Because I wasn't going to throw it in the back of my car and drive somewhere. It was too late by the time I finished editing the video. So I start to drive and I turn left up the hill and I'm on the video and I said, I don't know why I'm turning in this direction. I didn't even know I was turning in this direction. I planned on going in that direction, right? And remember the message we got, the twist of your fate that you weren't expecting, the twist in your life. There's a shock, something that's going to shock you. Anyway, so I'm doing things that I don't even realize I'm doing. I planned on going the other way and for some reason I went left. And I said, well, I guess it's because I know that the light's going, right? And I need to get some exercise on these legs. I want to burn these legs, burn these muscles. Now think about that burn. I need to burn these legs, right? House is burning down. So maybe I just figured, you know, I'm going to make myself work. Do it, right? Guess that's what I'm doing. So I start and I'm laughing and smiling. It feels great, right? The weather was beautiful and was cool. And I start going down the hill. It's a really steep hill. It's a fun hill, right? But it's a very busy road. And I went to upshift so that my legs aren't pedaling 1,000 miles an hour. So I went to upshift. I know I'm going to get messages in this later about this whole thing. And my gear shifts are locked. It's locked. It's melded shut. I can't get my gears to shift. Okay, check your electrical. I can't get my gears to shift. Somebody's not able to shift their gears. I'm not able to shift my gears, right? And I'm on a bike. So the bike is how you move forward in your life. You are self-propelled. This is you moving forward. So somebody's not able to shift their gears, which is me. This morning, I needed to shift gear, right? I needed to downshift and relax because of what I watched and because of what I was seeing and because of all these things that were flooding at me. And I wasn't able to. It was literally frozen shut. And so I thought, okay, so I went to put the brakes on. I had no brakes. I'm like, okay, this is perfect. I'm going really fast down this hill, super steep, there's tons of traffic, and that's fine. I mean, I can go down that hill, and I'm sure I would have been okay, but if a car pulled out in front of me, I couldn't stop. And all of it's flashing through my head. Heed wise counsel. Sherry, we're going to have to get these brakes fixed before, you know, you take it anywhere because the brakes are kind of mushy. Did I listen? I didn't heed wise counsel. It didn't have to mean it was about a tragedy, right? It was today, and the day that you see green all around you. That was wise counsel. It was going to be coming not from a spiritual source. It was going to come from a frog. A frog? Just a nondescript source, right? Like somebody that I don't know, like it was because I wasn't expecting it to come from him, right? I'm expecting it to come from something else. So don't expect anything is the message. So what I did was I cranked and cranked and cranked and cranked, and I was able to downshift one gear. And as I did that, it slowed me enough that I could turn, and I ripped across the lane, or the road, when there was no traffic, and I went uphill. So I was able to stop myself. And I was like, great, this is perfect. So that was the message, right? So it happened, but maybe that wasn't the main message. And I said that yesterday. I said in the post that I put out, well, there was mine, right? I needed to heed wise counsel, but it also was probably a warning for me because I didn't get hurt. But the warning is you're going to need to stop and you won't be able to. So it might have been what I said in the beginning of this video, right? Aries, you're going to make a mistake. I heard that before. And I said, no, I'm not. And the one who rises from the red earth, the horse goddess, the one who was raised from the red earth, was going to stop me. I was going to be stopped before I made a mistake, okay? My connection was going to stop me. Check your connection. I don't know if you guys are following all this. It doesn't even matter. I'm following it. So rumor has it. Rumor has it. Someone's told a rumor. It was a lie. Just because I said it doesn't mean I meant it. Rumor has it. People say crazy things. Doesn't mean it's true. Somebody told a rumor, and the rumor they told caused a lot of pain. And the truth's gonna come out. Okay. So I just wanted to tell you about the bike thing, because, you know, it may not come in some, you may get a warning first. So my message was, you know, you're gonna go to put the brakes on something and you won't be able to stop it. So you're being warned now, right? I'm watching a dove. You can see her flying by. Prophecy, fulfillment. Remember the message, fulfillment. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go to the next message, and I am asking Spirit the question, do I release the first part of the video? Is that what I'm not supposed to release? Is that what I'm supposed to stop, right? You're going to go to stop something and you won't be able to. Maybe that's it, right? Maybe, because I didn't tell you guys in the beginning of the video, there's no stopping. That house is burning down, right? There's no stopping it. Spirit also said about something that there's something that's about to play out. It's fate, it's destiny playing out, and you're not going to be able to stop it. And if you fight it, it's just going to make it difficult, so just allow it to play out. So that's being said. So let me know, straight up, Father, am I meant to release that first part of the video, or do I keep my mouth freaking shut and just do the second part? Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the peaceful Buddha, I do, right? Yes, please. Give me the peaceful Buddha. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Some people say crazy things. Just because I said it, don't mean that I meant it. Just because you heard it. Rumor has it. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Rumors suck. Rumors are evil. And you should never listen to a rumor. And if you're listening to gossip, you're as bad as the person who's gossiping. And a rumor is something that is passed along. And so if something is said to you and it's inflammatory, go to the person that they're telling you that about. Go to them and directly ask them for clarity, right? Now, if somebody lies to you, it's not a rumor. Rumor has it this is going on, right? Well, that's the rumor going around because I told you a lie and you believed it. And now you've said something about it, so now everybody else believes this rumor. But the fact is, it never happened, right? I'm not married. Correct for neutrality on all levels, whatever it is. I'm not gay, or I am gay, or what was the other one? We're not enemies, that's my friend. We work as a team, we're partners. We're all in on this. You're the only one who didn't know. Trick or treat. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the peaceful Buddha, I just want peace. I want harmony, thanks. Correct for neutrality. Oh, I wish I could release the beginning of the video. You would understand what I'm going on about. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the peaceful Buddha. You've known violence in your life. Confirmation of yesterday's message, right? This is about redefining relationships, right? Relationships that are bullshit. Relationships that beat you up emotionally, that beat you up physically, that beat you up spiritually. This is disrespect. This is someone who tells you that they love you, but this is what they do to you. They lie to you. They manipulate you. They cheat on you. They make you feel bad about yourself. They make you feel like you're crazy. When they're the narcissist, they're doing that to you, right? A narcissist will drive you to the point of snapping, and then they'll say, you're crazy. I think you're a little bit crazy. No, you're crazy, actually. I think you need real help. I think you need to see a physician because you have a problem, right? You need to examine yourself. But as for my part, I don't want anything to do with you. This is about reestablishing boundaries and understanding it is not worth it. That guy is not good looking enough to put you through this. That money is not worth it. That job is not worth it, right? It's time to go. It's time to get the hell out of there. It's time to say, sorry, I'm done. You know what? I don't care what your reasons are. I'm not going to be treated like a freaking doormat, like a punching bag. What is that song by Pink? We were on fire. There we go again. We were on fire, Crow. I slashed your tires. You are my perfect little punching bag. Please don't leave me. You know that song? Somebody who loves somebody but is afraid of the relationship and treats them like shit. And then when they finally snap and they're ready to go, please don't, please don't. And this is this, right? I treat you like this. And when I get to the place where I'm ready to just kill myself or you or everyone or burn the house down, you say, please don't go, I love you. This is telling you, don't believe them when they tell you that they love you. It isn't love. It isn't love. This is abuse. This is emotional, physical abuse. The song playing, I can't be what you want me to be. I've lied and lied and lied and lied and lied. I'm a bad liar. I've lied and lied and lied and lied all this time. And now you know. I'm a bad liar. I can't be what you want me to be. You're free to go, right? And she's saying, see you later. And you know, I was told by Spirit that this is going to come. And you would never think that you would do that. Remember that message? I thought I was turning right. But all of a sudden I turned left. I had no idea that I was going to turn in that direction. My plan was not to go there. This is the twist in my fate that I didn't see coming. I didn't plan on saying no to you. And I was told someone's going to be hurt. Well, you know who's hurting right now? I'm hurting. And whoever pulled this message. And you're going to leave someone behind and they're going to be hurt. And the message we got also was 2 kittens. You're going to have to make a choice between two people that you love. And there's equally good and there's equally flawed, but you can't keep both and you've got to choose one. And because right now you're hurting everyone and it's your fault. You're the one that's doing it because you need to make the choice. And so you're going to have to take one. This person is a bad liar. They've lied to everybody. They've hurt everybody. And now you know. And now you're free to go. So go is Spirit's message. Turn left when you thought you were turning right. And you know what? It's a harder hill. You're going to go up a hill. It's going to burn. It's going to burn. It's going to hurt. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be the easy way out. But you got to get the hell out of there. No matter how much they claim that they love you, they do not love you. They are abusive, narcissistic assholes. That's what this is. It's not healthy. You don't need anything that has to offer. You've had enough violence in your life. This is an abusive, toxic relationship. There's way too much violence in the world. I'm not going to shame myself. I'm not going to feel bad about myself. I'm not going to take this on. I'm not going to be responsible for what you've done. And I'm not going to feel bad. This is karma. This is you reaping your own fucking karma. Peace out, fucker. That's what that means. See you later. Alligator. I know who the alligator is. I watched. Wow. The butterfly lands on the alligator. Have you seen those things on Facebook? The alligator, bottom feeder, big teeth, sharp teeth. And the butterfly, I know who the butterfly is too. The butterfly is the one who's been abused by the alligator. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I'm trying to think of Peter Pan and the clock and the alligator. Alligator swallowed the clock, right? Stop time, stop things from moving forward. For those who chose the yoga frog, the peaceful yoga frog, what deck? I don't have that deck here. I'm not going back for that deck. What other deck? Shapeshifters? Okay. They told me shadows and light, and I'm like, I'm over it. I know why they told me that. You know what? I need to heed wise counsel, don't I? Okay, fine. Fine. Because they have a certain card they want me to see. Sorry I'm so miserable. I'm really not normally a miserable person. I've got this really strange, look at this, I'm wearing the same leggings that I wore yesterday. I never wear the same clothes twice. I mean, I'm super clean, but still, I just don't. I have a very strange taste in my mouth. Because when you speak the truth, right, something's leaving a bad taste in my mouth. Something's not right. Something I said is leaving a bad taste in my mouth because I know that my mind, remember, no matter what you think you know, you need to heed wise counsel. I know that message is what the message that Spirit wanted to deliver. And I was thinking I was talking to somebody specific, and I know that I'm wrong. I know that I'm wrong. That's why it left a bad taste in my mouth. I know that I'm wrong at who I'm speaking to. I know it's not him. I know it's the other person. So heed wise counsel yourself. Don't jump to conclusions. That was the other message I was going to say. Assumptions are the termites of relationships, right? They make an ass of you and me. So don't assume anything if you don't know. Heed wise counsel. There's something you don't know. You're being given information, and it's kind of frustrating because it's like, why are you giving us all this information then if we don't know? Because it's going to be shown. It'll be shown. So shadows and light. Okay, here we go. I will show you the pre-shuffle, right? Fairy of the Divine, of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. It's time to bring out your sword. You are someone who does not want to fight. You are someone who does not want to cut people away from your life. You don't want to do this. You don't want to go to battle. But there's someone that's been crossing your boundaries. There's someone who's been taking from you what you have worked hard for. Somebody that's been trying to steal from you what is yours. And Spirit is saying, you've tried to set a boundary. Right? You've tried to set a boundary with those crows coming out of the void, but they're not respecting you. They're not getting it. I got this yesterday. Aries, you've made a statement. You set boundary, but they're not listening to you. They're not listening to you. They're walking right over top of you, like they're not hearing you at all. Because what needs to happen is you need to bring out your sword. I literally heard this yesterday. What they want to do, and this sucks, because I don't want to do this. So this is a message for me as well. I don't want to be this loud, arrogant, domineering, aggressive Aries energy. I don't want to be that. I know who I can be. I know the person that I have tamed, but they want this to come out. They're pushing me to make this happen, because when somebody is raised in a narcissistic house, they're used to that behavior. This is the cycle. They push you and they push you and they push you and they push you, and they will prod you and poke at you until you get mad at them, because they're used to getting that kind of attention. They want you mad at them. Then they know how to handle you. They don't know how to handle love. They don't know how to handle unconditional love. So this is it. This is my heed wise counsel. They want me to get angry, and I'm not going to get angry, because remember why? Remember why we're not going to get angry. The more I get fired up, the more my energy amps up. And when they feed on me, they get superpower, right? So right now, I cut cords to you, to you, to you. Archangel Michael, I'm asking to cut cords to every single person on this planet. Everyone. Especially my twin soul. Cut cords. You do not have my power. I take all of my power back, and I give you back yours. You will not touch me. You will not come near me. You will not take my energy. You will not connect with me unless I say that you can. And at this moment, no one is allowed. No one will be added to my Facebook pages. I don't know if anyone's noticed that, but I deny all requests. No one is allowed in at this point. I don't trust any of you. So you're cut off. And I don't mean you people. I mean the ones that are doing this. I don't care if it's a rumor. It's not clear enough for me. And until it's clear enough for me, there are no openings. Remember how my baby is not able to be born because there's no opening? Well, that's why it's shutting down right now. So I'm not going to get angry, though. I'm going to let Spirit handle it. I'm not speaking just for myself. I'm channeling. I can feel this coming out of my body, right? I can feel this. There's other people that are speaking this way. This message is now that this is Spirit telling you to do this. So you don't want to fight, right? You want to be liked. You want to be kind. You want to be gentle. You want to be understanding. You want to be not that, right? Somebody said, who was it that said to me? Was it Blaine? Somebody said to me, he said to me, I'm Thor. I'm Thor. I was lightning before the thunder. I think that's really interesting because I know who Thor is to me. Oh my God. Okay. But somebody said to me, Tony said it to me, my ex, when we talked. He said, I like to have I don't talk a lot. I like to allow my physicality to speak for me. And I said, what do you mean, your physicality? And he said, because he's got a very muscular body. He's a big guy, right? Built like you would, like a tank. And extremely fit, like 7% body fat. And his body's intimidating, right? And yet he's extremely gentle. He's the bear. He's the grizzly bear. And he's the raven. And I knew I had to talk to him. He said, we are peaceful warriors, but we have a big stick. And I've said that as well, too. I'm a peaceful warrior, but I got a big fucking stick, and I know how to use it, right? But I don't want to use it, but sometimes we have to, and Spirit says today's the day. So how can you do this? You need to stand up for yourself. You need to speak your truth. You need to not back down because there's there's energy threatening. This is not cool in any way, shape, or form. I don't care if you are a spiritual person and you're going through a lot of crap. You know, if you're afflicted with all kinds of stuff and you're trying to work through your shit, that's okay. That doesn't make it okay to cross my boundaries, right? This is right now, this is like avoiding the confrontation. This is, you know, someone, you haven't wanted to do this. You've been told that you're not supposed to be aggressive, right? The divine feminine, we've been working to, it's love. The goddess energy is love, right? But right now, Spirit is telling us we need to take up arms. We need to go to battle. And we need to do what needs to be done, whether it makes us cry or not, whether it hurts us or not, whether this is our friends, our family, our lover, whoever this is, if this is that abusive, narcissistic asshole that we've been dealing with. But the time of truce is over, right? It's time to speak your truth and speak strong and loud and in the light and everybody hear you. People have been taking what you've been working for. Remember I said when I was on my bike yesterday, I watched a mockingjay attack a crow, and I said, good for you, good for you. Go after that because, and I said, the mockingjay's message is stand up for yourself, defend what is yours, go after what is yours and defend it. And that's what that little mockingjay was doing. The mockingjay is the one who sings out, I'm the mockingjay. That crow was coming after me, right? And I was going to defend myself, which is right now. And we've been hearing the crow all morning, right? So this is your message, people. Listen to this. It's sad, right? This freaking sucks because I don't like you provoking my peaceful nature. I don't want you interrupting my peace. I love my home. My home is my solace. It's a place of solace and peace and harmony. This is not a place of battle. That's why I'm outside doing this reading. I didn't want this in my house, right? I need the air to clear this away. We've asked for a blessing. We've asked for a shielding and protection as well. But right now, there are cords that need to be freaking severed and burned. That house is burning down, okay? Check the cord. What did I say? Check the wires. Check the wires in that house. Something needs to be cut because the house is burning down, right? This is awful. This is really sad and horrible, but what's worse is if you don't do it. Spirit says you can't back down. There's no stopping this. This needs to happen now, right? This is from the peaceful freaking Buddha, right? I'm the laughing Buddha, and my twin is the peaceful Buddha. That's what he is. He's the peaceful Buddha. I'm the laughing Buddha. That was him, the message, okay? So is it to you or from you or all? It's for all of us, right? This is intense, isn't it? This is intense. This is not a fun Sunday for me. Sunday fun day? Really? Ugh. Can we have some lighter energy? Well, what was my message? Remember my question was, am I supposed to tell what I was supposed to, was I supposed to release this first part of the reading? Look, we're already at an hour. right? And what sucks is that most people love drama. That gets the most readings. I got to tell you, my readings that were volatile like this have like 5,000 hits where you know, it's like bam. You know, when there was a who's the what was it, Leo? Who's the fool now, right? Who's the fool now, Leo? Because they were calling the Aries the fool, right? Who's the fool now? That was just blown up. It was like 10,000. It was crazy. So I don't like drama. And a lot of people like to deliver drama to get a lot of hits, right? Oh, she's just whipping things up. I don't want to whip things up. Spirit is whipping things up. I'm not doing this. Spirit is whipping things up because things are coming to light. So that shows me the Storm Angel, right? So it's going to be this deck because I'm going to ask, is that the deck you want me to use? Yes? Okay, I need clarity. Is that the deck? Show me the deck. Because I'm thinking, see, it doesn't matter what I'm thinking. I'm not supposed to be thinking. I'm supposed to just be delivering. So, because remember, no matter what I think I know, there's something I'm missing. So, I'm just going to let Spirit guide this. So, you show me. I don't even know where the hell my cards are. Okay, so there's that, this, that, the other. So, we've got, I heard it, shadows and light. Okay, shadows and light. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Frog Buddha, I think we're going to have a spare card at the end because I feel like there's another card that needs to come out. Correct for neutrality on all levels for those who chose the Frog Buddha. Maybe it's important to just work with one deck. I don't know. I'm just not doing a lot of thinking right now, you know? What did Spirit say? Just let it play out. I'm not controlling anything. Correct for neutrality. That's the message, right? Wasn't that the message that we said, that the Divine Feminine said to the Divine Masculine? I don't want to control anything. You won't control me, but I don't want to control anything. No one's in control of another person. That's the fallacy, right? Somebody wants to try and control a situation, and it's making a mess out of everything. It needs to stop. It's hurting everybody. Correct for neutrality, even themselves, especially themselves. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the peaceful frog. Frog is cleansing, emotional baggage, releasing things and people from the past, right? What no longer serves you. Maybe attitudes, actions, right? The way of behaving. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose. I've got my spirit cat out here with me.
Mama. Hey. Hi. Well, how you doing?
He's not doing very well, actually. He's got something under his skin. It's bothering him. Sores on his body, poor baby, and I don't know what's wrong. It's like itchy, right? He's standing for somebody in my life. I know, because I heard it yesterday. Somebody that I know, anyway, not in my life. Somebody that is connected to me, unfortunately, is a meth addict. Because when you take meth, your skin itches, apparently. But your skin also itches from antibiotics, right? Doesn't it? Doesn't sometimes cause a reaction? He's got these little red bumps, and I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. Could be something he's eating, allergies, but I don't think so. We've gone, you know, he's a symbol. Unfortunately, this cat has to show me something. And he lives in the same house as my twin's cat, and my twin loves him. Follows him around, wants to be best friends with him. There you go. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. So somebody's got a reaction to something, right? Don't take the gas. It's hurting you, not helping you. I don't know what that means. I just got that a while ago, and that was a message that needed to be delivered, and I didn't know to who, right? Don't take the gas. It's not helping you. It's hurting you. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I know that people take gas to open up their mind, right? There is someone that I know. Remember I called him Mama? Well, there's a woman that I know who has a child that was taken away from her because she's an unfit mother. She's a little bit, she's beyond a little bit nuts. I blocked her. She actually was someone I knew, and I have nothing to do with her. She's a witch. She literally calls herself a witch, and she's working with extremely dark energy. And she did. Is it nitrix? Nitrix? I don't know. She breathed it in, and she was giving it to her child. She was giving it to her child, and the police took the child away from her. And she said that they found cans all throughout the house everywhere. And she said she was doing it in meditation. You know, and people do that in meditation. They're trying to seek a higher level, but you don't do that. Spirit is telling you not to do that. Don't take the gas. It's hurting you, not helping you. Okay? So she kept trying to connect to me. I've cut her off big time. And she went down. It happened really fast, how quickly the dark energy takes a hold of you, right? And my friend wrote to me and said, have you seen what she's doing? It's really scary. And I said, no, I haven't had any contact with her. She text messaged me every once in a while, but no, I don't have any contact with her. And so I went to her page and I looked at it, and it was horrifying, actually. She literally said, you know, I welcome all narcissists. I welcome those in the darkness. I welcome anyone I work with. You know, if you pay me, she'll do anything. She literally put that on her page. I'm just like, what happened? What is wrong with you? And she's getting her kid back. Right then a crow flew by. That's pretty scary. She's getting this little girl back, which is pretty terrifying. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the... So if you're doing that, please don't. Spirit's telling you not to. And somebody I know is doing it, and it's hurting them. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the peaceful yoga frog. Ghosts of the past. No freaking kidding, right? The past returns for a time. Now, the past comes back. Here you are. You're not wearing a mask. But look, everyone else is, right? This is when boyfriends from the past, girlfriends from the past, teachers, all these people I'm talking about, they're from my past, right? My ex, Tony, my twin, his best friend, the girl that I knew when I lived in Sturgeon Bay, all the people that I was dreaming with last night, they're all from my past. It's all coming back. You would think we were in smack dab in the middle of Mercury retrograde, but we're not. So what do you need to do while this is happening? Look at the color she's wearing, right? She's dressed in brown and green. So you need to get grounded. That's why I'm out freaking side. Get your hands in soil. Like literally, get your hands in the dirt. Hold on to the dirt. I am. Hold on to a plant, right? Get yourself grounded. Pull yourself back down to earth. Because when we have all these connections and all this energy and all this spirituality swirling around, pulling us in all these different ways, we're like, whoo, right? We need to pull back down. So check your connections, right? Pull yourself back down to earth. So right now I'm going to literally do a visualization for me and for everybody else, because I'm already hearing and I'm connecting with certain people that are completely in line with what's going on with me. Imagine yourself as the tree, right? And you're going to stand. Look. Beauty. It's beauty. You're going to stand and you're going to imagine roots growing from the bottom of your feet, right through the ground, through the floor, through to the other side of the earth, all the way down to the planet. Thank God the helicopters are coming, right? The white one flew and then the helicopter came. That's good. I like that. The forces, special forces, spiritual forces. So right now your feet they've grown roots and it's gone down into the other side of the planet and it's anchoring. Now, I always do it like this. I'm holding like on to one side of the root, right? They've gone down and I yank it down. So it's like it pulls you right back down to earth. And then my feet are solid on the ground. It's a visualization. It's all it needs to be, just so I'm anchored back down on earth. I need to get grounded. Okay? So what happens? Okay, so in your situation, who knows what's going to happen for you? It might be what's going on with me. All these dreams come flooding back. Why are they there? Why do I have to look at this? And the thing is that for me, I'm dreaming with someone else, right? Why am I dreaming what they're watching? Because they're watching their past. Everything's coming back up. It comes up because it has to be looked at. It comes up so that it can be addressed, so that it can be healed, so that it can be released. So if there is something in your past that you have been not wanting to look at, that you've been stuffing down, Spirit says it's going to play out. Remember, there's no stopping this. It's going to play out. There's nothing you're going to be able to do. So you might as well stop fighting it, because you're just going to make it more difficult on yourself. This is happening. You need to look at it. So memories, past life memories, memories of your childhood, memories of old relationships. You might literally bump into people from your past, like old boyfriends. You might get a phone call. You might get an email. I've had all my exes coming back. Everyone. And then there are some people that you probably might want to see, and there's definitely some people you don't want to see. I don't want to see them, and I don't want to be reminded of that time in my life, because it reminds you of a time when you weren't doing very well. Maybe it was a time when you were doing bad things, when you were not well, like sick. Maybe, you know, why do I have to look at that? Why are you rubbing that in my face again? Why are you bringing that up? I'm trying to let that go. I don't want to be reminded of what I did. I'm not the same person I was then, but there's a reason it's coming up, because there's something that's not finished. So it could be to look at it and realize there's a cord still that needs to be cut. Clearly in my life, right? And right then as I said that, the Mockingjay showed up. So there's a cord that needs to be cut, severed. Archangel Michael, whoever it is, all we have to say is, if there is someone that I am unaware of that has cords wrapped around me, please sever them. I give you permission to sever them. I see them falling with your searing sword, burning through the ropes, and I want them cauterized so that they never can be reattached again. Please help me with that. That's all we have to do, right? That's his job. You don't have to know who it is. If you have a feeling in your neck or your back, that's where the cord probably is, okay? I've got a feeling right here. It's like on my shoulder. So you aren't wearing your mask. You aren't pretending. You've maybe changed your life. You've gone a different way. But like I said, that person that I knew in back where I used to live, she's clearly gone off her deep end, right? I don't want anything to do with that person. So she's wearing a false mask. She's trying to, I don't know. I mean, she thinks she's showing herself as a spiritual person. Clearly she's not. I mean, any spiritual person would read that and understand, okay, not where you want to be, right? But maybe there's something that you've done to somebody. Maybe there's somebody that you need to apologize to. Maybe all of this crap went down when you weren't doing well. Maybe that isn't you now. Maybe that was you then, right? And you're like, ugh. And remember yesterday, there was something that you were going to have to do and you were scared to do it. And Spirit said, well, we'll show you how to do it. We'll give you the words. We'll give you the strength to do what you didn't think you could do, right? Whether that's cutting someone off, whether that's apologizing, whether that's speaking your truth. Because look how upset I am, right? Clearly they're angry. Clearly they're not going to be happy with me. They're not going to forgive me, right? But the only way you get forgiveness is by asking for it. And right now, I'm just showing you the crane. It's beautiful. Song, I knew right away, when I felt the energy, that we would become one. Okay, somebody has this connection that they are trusting. So they're worried about coming forward because they know they're going to be angry at me, right? It's karmic retribution, right? And that's what Spirit said. There may be people angry at you, right? Yesterday we got the message about doing something. They may be angry at you. I was told my twin's angry at me. And I was like, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Why are you angry at me, right? It was in the first part of the reading. And, but you have to do it. Or someone's going to come to you and ask for forgiveness, right? And you need to release the past. You don't have to be their best friend. You don't have to hang out with them. You don't have to continue a relationship. You don't have to expect them back. Remember, I'm a bad liar. I'm a bad liar. You know, I've lied this whole time. I've lied this whole time. Everything I've told you is a lie. But now I'm telling you the truth. I'm a bad liar, and I want you to know. So now you know. So now you're free to go, right? I'm a bad freaking liar. And you knew it because you already knew I was lying the whole time. But now I'm here to admit it. So maybe that's what it is. It could be that. It also could be just to show you how far you've come. Wow, I was there. I did that. I hung out with them. That was my friend. I didn't see that that was a problem at that time. I don't do that now. It's not who I am, right? You can't hold somebody. Well, this is the thing. I was going to say you can't hold somebody accountable for something that happened in their past. Well, they are accountable, right? It's their actions and they face consequences. But they can't undo the past. There's nothing they can do to undo the past. That's why they apologize. That's why they're going to have to prove themselves, right? You're not going to be trusting. You're going to want, actions speak a lot louder than words. Show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. You still hanging out with those people? Sorry, I don't want anything to do with you. You want something to do in my life, it's me or them, right? That all happened with them because of them. they have to go or we're done. It's like that, right? And I got that the other day from Spirit. You're going to deliver an ultimatum. It's this or that. It's going to be your choice. And it's going to hurt because you love this person. But who are you going to... And I always wondered, what am I going to choose, right? What do you mean? Because I always chose one person, right? There was only one person that I would choose. And I didn't have I have a lot of options, but I wasn't conflicted, right? And I'm thinking today, because the message is, both of them have wonderful qualities. Both of them are equally flawed. But you can only choose one. Who are you going to choose? And it's painful because, now this can speak about two, or this. It's painful because you feel that if you walk away, that one's not going to be loved. That one's not going to be cared for. But they are. You don't have to worry about that. They will be cared for. It's not for you to care for them. It's okay. But you feel extremely responsible, and it's extremely difficult for you to make that choice. What if the choice was between them and you? You have to choose yourself. The fairy of the Highlands says you have to choose yourself, right? So it may not be between two guys, two girls, two friends. It may be between your friend and you, your lover and you, your soulmate and you. That's my soulmate. It's a karmic soulmate, dude. That's an unhealthy tie. That is a toxic soulmate. So all of these reasons, another reason, like I said, pat yourself on the back. Wow, phew, that's where I was and this is where I am. This is great, right? It's basically, or it's telling you that there's something that still needs adjustment, something that you need to work on, something that I wasn't aware of, right? Didn't realize. So right now, you've got some kind of an indecision going on in your mind. These are ghosts from your past that are coming back. They're haunting you. This is Judgment Day. I got this, the falling tower. This is it. This is what you're not going to get away from. And you can't hide and pretend like, you don't understand what's going on, because you do. There's that message. At 1 hour and 20 minutes, do we have one more message? Is there a reason for any other message to be given? Yes? What deck? Divine Circus. Divine Circus? So I brought the Sacred Rebels out and we're not using it. So this is just for the collective, right? If the message resonates, and this is a message I want to give you guys, okay? It's very important that you hear this. First of all, if anybody would like help with a private reading, my website is www.theangelswhisper.com. Give me the today off because I'm not working today. I'm not. This has been way too much for me. I'm going to have an enjoyable, relaxing Sunday. And the message is this. If a message does not resonate with you, don't force it to resonate with you. It's not your message. If it's your message, you will absolutely know it's your message. You'll get a chill, you'll get a flush. You will know that it's your message. Don't be cruising along, having a great, happy, wonderful day, and then listen to this reading and then get all twisted and start assuming things, imagining things, creating drama where there doesn't need to be any drama, right? I hope that the drama is not a part of your life, right? These have been very specific messages. And it might be you or someone in your life. Like I said, what I watch even in my dreams is me watching who I'm connected to, or someone in their family, or someone in their environment. It's who they're around. It can be you or someone connected to you. That's the problem. Remember yesterday? I said, I was told, cut cords to your ex, dude. Man, cut cords. Why? I don't have any ex. Who? Then they tell me, right? It wasn't even him. It wasn't even him that was doing anything. It was his ex. It was his ex that was all effed up, right? She connected to him, and through him was connecting to me. And that's what she wanted, was my light, my energy. She was trying to rile me and get my energy because she can't create it herself, right? All right, Divine Circus Oracle. Because life is a freaking circus. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who it applies to, Correct for neutrality on all levels. I am a starving Marvin. I haven't eaten today, and I am hungry. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose, song right now. I'm unaware of how we got into this mess. Dishes are smashed all over the floor. Meet me in the middle. Sounds like this is going down somewhere else too, right? The water is very disturbed right now on the lake. It was glass before, but not now. Come on over. I can't let you go. Baby, why don't you meet me in the middle? So is this the situation of the one who like whips you into a frenzy, gets you to the point where you're gonna lose your shit and then says, oh, I'm sorry, baby, come. Toxic. Cut cords, cut cords, cut cords. Correct for neutrality on all levels. One of my clients just found out that, I mean, we worked through it, right? Guy was supposedly a recovering addict and found out that he's been doing drugs the whole time and lying to her and, you know, told her that this person was stalking her and stalking him at his work, right? Told everyone this person was stalking them, but person wasn't stalking them. That person was one of their connections, right? They called her the Ice Queen, like I watched in my dreams. Met them in the parking lot, showed them all the stuff that was affecting their nose. This man whose pants were made of solid crystal, right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. He does the same thing, right? I love you, and then says vicious, nasty, horrible things to her. Time to go. Correct for neutrality on all levels. It's the drugs talking, you know? It's the drugs. Correct for neutrality on all levels for those who chose, oh, for any who this applies to. And there she is, the silver siren. This one has no natural affection. This one is an ice queen. This could be drugs. This could be a person. This could be a relationship. This could be a job. This doesn't give a shit. This is like the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords in reverse. There is no connection to emotion. It does not matter, except for this is arrogance, control, abuse, narcissism at its worst. At its worst. 3, full circle, completion. 7, if you stay on your spiritually illuminated path, if you stay on that golden path, it will exceed your expectations. 7, 8, 9, 10, an ending. An ending. Meet me in the middle. Don't meet them in the middle. It's over. Don't even answer them back. They're done. Right? So right now, this is so enchanting. This is the enchantress. A siren likes to liken themselves to the mermaid. I am the mermaid. Okay? A siren leads you with their beautiful voice. They sing with their beautiful voice. They lead you to the sea and they drown you. They enchant you. They have nothing in mind but to hurt you. A mermaid saves the ones. They would save the fishermen that fell into the sea, and they were blamed on what the sirens did. Right? It was the sirens that did this. It wasn't the mermaids. This is a spell. Promises a ton. This is the job that says, the guy that says, oh yeah, we'll do if you do this for me, we'll give you this, that, the other. No, they're not giving you shit. It's a lie. You know something's not right here. This, whatever this is, this substance, this drink, this person, this job, this thought, this action is poison to your soul. It's a false light. This is someone pretending to be a spiritual person. Like I told you, that one, right? Feeding her daughter gas. This one is a sick fuck. This opportunity is selling your soul to the devil. I always think of that song by Stained. Country boy, I'm just a country boy, right? And this guy says, boy, I'll make you famous. Come to Hollywood. We'll whiten that smile, lose a few pounds, lose that wife and those friends. I'll make you I'll make you rich. I'll make you famous. And he does it for a little while. And then he says, you know what? I like my old country road. I'm just a country boy. I like my friends. I like my wife just fine. And I'm not, it's not worth it to me, right? That person didn't take that. But this is what that is, selling your soul to the devil. It's literally, I work for this company and I get to go all over the world, and I can, I drive an amazing car, make a lot of money, I get a lot of attention, there's a lot of girls, there's a lot, you know, but I have to lie for a living. I lie 24/7, that's what I do. It's all a joke on everyone else. It's under the guise of doing something good, but it's fully corrupt. It's fully corrupt, and I know it. This is not what a spiritual person does. I don't care if you work for the government and you think and you think that you're out there trying to, you know, pull in the drug runners and get the runaways off the street away from the pimps. Bullshit. I've already watched this in my dreams. They're in it with the drug runners. They're in it with the money. They're all freaking dirty. Not every single one, but no spiritual person is going to do this work where you have to lie for a living. You have to lie to the people that you love, and you have to lie to other people. It is not honorable. That is where you sell your soul to the devil. If you compromise your integrity, it eats at your soul. Even if you just have to compromise it just a little bit. But then there's another thing that you have to do, and then another thing that you have to do. You sold your soul to the devil. Song right now, if you love someone, you open up your heart. If you love someone, you make room. This is where you say, I'll be home soon. Soon. When will I see you? Soon. 6 months go by. 7 months go by. Sorry, I got to go on assignment again. Undercover. I'm gone for 6 years. I've got an entire fake family. I've got to tell you lies about me. My family believes lies about me because of my job. Is it worth it? I don't think so. So this is when you have enough knowledge in your life and integrity to be able to say, no, I don't want this. I don't want anything to do with this anymore. It's not what I am, or I won't go there, because it's going to compromise my self-respect, which is going to make me compromise my own self-esteem. It eventually is going to erode me to the point where I won't even recognize who I am anymore. How did I get here? This isn't what I started out. This isn't what I thought this was going to be. This wasn't what I was told, right? Of course not. I had my client has been in trouble, right? And it's like I was offered a deal. If I go undercover and I inform, you know, they'll pay me all this money and they'll write this off that I have. And yet what happened was this person who had been an addict, and that's how they got in trouble in the first place, had been clean for years and years and years. And when you're an undercover and you have to go in, you got to do what you got to do. And because of that, that person had to do the drugs again. And years later, they're still unable to get clean. Because of this job. They don't care. This is when the message we got earlier about somebody, don't listen to somebody. Heed wise counsel, right? Don't listen to what they say they know is best for you, because it's best for them. Spirit's going to tell you what's best for you. It's not best for you to do that. It's not best for you. I got to go be with a hooker. I gotta sit in a room and smoke crack with these people. I gotta shoot up, because if I don't, my cover's blown. I'm not dirty, but you are now. Now they've made you dirty, right? This has compromised your entire everything who you are. So Spirit is telling you right now, it's unworthy. It's not that you're unworthy, they're unworthy. This is the time to say no. This is the time to walk away. This is an opportunity that you want to miss, right? This is that get rich quick scheme, you know, the multi-marketing. I've watched that in my dreams too, right? Brother and son, a brother and father, take all the money of the one brother, invest it in this scam. It's a total scam. He's supposed to do something, it doesn't work. They raped everybody of their money and they knew it. All of his money is gone. Oh well. You know, shit happens sometimes. Life happens sometimes, right, babe? Life happens sometimes. And the money's gone. And all those people that they milked out of all their money, all these unsuspecting people that, you know, oh, it's too good to pass this opportunity up. No, it's not. Pass it up. So you're being given an opportunity to stand true, right? Even when this person stands there, and I'm a police officer. I'm an upstanding member of the government. Hello, who's our president right now? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. Sorry. maybe it's having an affair, right? You meet up with someone that's been the love of your life, but they're married. They either have not told you that or are making it look as though they're not. And I'm getting out of this, but they're not. They're keeping you on the side because there's money there, there's security there, or they don't want to. There's something they don't want to leave there. This is an affair that you're being offered. So if any of this rings true to you and somebody comes to you and wants to go away and somebody you haven't seen, you ask all the questions in the world and you ask and you show proof. And if somebody says that you need to keep this quiet, why do I need to keep this quiet? No, I'm sorry, I'm not keeping this quiet. I'm not a secret. This won't be kept quiet. And remember, Spirit said, there's something you don't know. Well, there's something you don't know. I'm no secret and I'm not keeping it quiet. So that's your message here. This is about self-love. This is about security. This is about safety for you, okay? This is so that you can have peace in your world. So I am really curious to see what comes down now because I'm telling you, man, I said to my own client, I don't care how much I say I love that person or I want that or I believe that, I will break my own heart before I fall off my path to go dirty. No way. I'm not aligning with people like that. So I'm gonna upload this and I literally have to go in and ask and get really a lot more clarity about, yes, should I release this entire video? Otherwise, you'll get from the part where I started again, okay? I hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday. And as I said, I hope none of this is affecting you, right? Hopefully it's affecting someone in your life and you can, warn them or maybe this is like a warning so you don't have to get involved with that. But I was told that I'm going to be hurting. I'm going to be in pain. So I guess I should just get prepared, right? Prepare myself. I'm pretty, but I also got that, once it happens, I'll finally be able to move forward. I can shut a door. So I thought I was done with this shit. Okay. I love you guys. Talk soon. Peace.